Hey guys, Brian from Snowwalker Bushcraft. I'm out in the woods shooting a few videos today. I've had several questions, and of course I'm going to answer them. There's just so much time in a day to get certain videos up. Well, in Back to Basics, I actually wound up finding out that I didn't have a fire bag video. And a lot of people have been asking me what's in the bag. So today we're going to go over what's in the bag. So stick with me. You guys really want to know what's in the bag, right? Alright, I'll tell you what's in the bag. We're going to go for a walk while we're doing this, because I hate being stagnant, and I just don't want to be that way anymore. So seriously, what's in the bag is, well, if I'm instructing, usually it's my phone, a whistle, and car keys, alright, and any other number of things. Cough drops, emergency, you know, vitamin C's, aspirin, things like that. And that's the truth. That's exactly what I use the bag for. Because it's a cool bag. But anyway, moving on, when I actually use it for fire starting. Alright, bare minimum, the question that I had for Back to Basics was, what is the bare minimum kit that I would actually bring for a fire kit? Okay, it's not necessarily the easiest thing as saying, what's the one item that you're always going to have? Well, it's always going to be a ferrocerium rod. They work wet or dry. They throw out sparks that are 3,000 degrees, and they're going to help you put, you know, sparks into a tinder bundle, whether it be marginal or whether it be good, to help you ignite that tinder bundle or that bird's nest. Okay? Remember, there is a difference between a bird's nest and a tinder bundle. A tinder bundle is readily capable of taking sparks. A bird's nest is something that you have to refine a little bit more because you're putting an ember in there, and it will work on both, as you very well know. So that's the first thing that we have in here. We have a ferrocerium rod. The next thing that we have in here is we have a Bic lighter, right? Simple, ordinary Bic lighter. There's nothing special about it. You can use them in the dry elements. If they do get wet, there is a way to fix them. It's probably good for another video on how to make them readily capable of working after they become wet. For Surefire, what I carry is Mini Inferno. Downright dirty, if I have to use it, it's all I do is I take it, I fray it, I can hit it with a ferrocerium rod, I can light it with my lighter, I could probably even light it with using solar. And that's something that we want to talk about now. Solar ignition. I carry a magnifying glass with me. That magnifying glass is going to readily light a coal for a bird's nest, okay, out of natural material, as well as taking char cloth if we make char cloth, or a charred material such as horseshoe fungus or tinder fungus. You can ignite those using solar ignition, which is why we carry the magnifying glass. From there I carry a char tin, and in that char tin what we have is multiple items that we've charred that are natural materials that will take a spark from the ferrocerium rod. You can light them with your lighter, or you could use the solar ignition again. Again, multiple ways of ignition that's going to help you affect that fire. Okay? Attached to the char tin itself, we have two ranger bands. Those ranger bands are basically cut from bicycle inner tube tires. They will again work for you wet or dry. You can get them wet, you can still take them out, shake them off, you can light them with your lighter. Okay, they'll burn. It's a good little fire starter. It's an old trick, it still works. No reason not to. Last but not least, a couple of things that can help you in other situations. I do carry a lot of natural tinder. In the bundle that you'll see here, what I have is cedar bark, I have birch bark, I have yellow and paper, right, and I have tulip poplar bark, the inner tulip poplar bark, and I turned it into bird's nest material. So that's in there too. Always have that, always collecting, positive mentality, keep it going, always replenish it. If you use it, you got to replenish it. Always remember that. Carry a stick of fat wood. That stick of fat wood will work, wet or dry. Scrape it down. You can use it as an extender. You can hit it with the ferrocerium rod. You can use your magnifying glass. Those will work. And then last but not least, I'll carry 2 extra hanks of jute twine, as well as the last thing is going to be quadruple aught steel wool to help you with marginal materials. So again, that would be my back to basics, bare minimum fire kit. I think everybody needs to practice those skills. It's just not a matter of watching a video and saying, if I carry all that, I can make that fire. You have to practice. Practice, practice, practice. All different types of conditions. You'll know your strengths, you'll know your weaknesses, and you'll know what works for you. That's what you have to be content with. And then you build from there, and you go further and further and further until you get to the advanced skills. Alright? So essentially, that's what's in the bag, guys. So this is Brian from Snowwalker Bushcraft. Thank you for your views and your comments. Until the next one, walk the woods.